get in a three-point stance here, right? And we're going to be in a right-handed stance. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the staggered stance. Our right foot is going to go back to about our instep on our foot, right? Our feet about shoulder width apart. Right? We want our toes pointed forward, maybe a little bit inside, as they're going to curve outside once we kind of squat down in our preset. Next thing we're going to do is have the weight on the inside part of our feet, not on our toes. We're going to be off balance there. So they're going to go ahead and get their preset then real quick. I'm just going to kind of squat down. You can see their forearms are just kind of resting on their knees. He's kind of already in a pretty solid preset. And they're just kind of squatting nice and comfortably. The next thing they're going to do is put their right hand down. It's going to go straight down as though his eyeball just falls right out of his hand. All right? You can see he doesn't have a lot of weight on his fingers. They can both pick their hands up, and they shouldn't be moving in their stances at all. Their off hand, which is their left hand, they're going to tuck it inside their left knee, and they have an open hand right here. And essentially we're trying to make ourselves as compact as possible. You see a nice level, flat, level back. Their eyes are up. They're going to see through their eyebrows and their face mask, and that's our three-point stance. After our stance, we're going to look at our first two steps. And so they're going to be in a right-handed stance to start with. So go ahead and get down to your preset. And so their right foot is back from their left a little bit. So we're going to get that just a little bit there. All right. And they're going to put their hands down once again, straight down. There's not a lot of weight on it. The eyes are up. And they can look at us and see us. And they're going to take their first two steps. All right. We want short steps, about 6 to 8 inches. And essentially going to try to replace their hand with their first step, all right? And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say 1, and they're going to take the first step. So here we go, 1, all right, and then 2. And you can see with their hands, they're going to load them to their chest on the first one, and then 2, they're going to unload them. Right now, we can't have anything to unload on, so just keep them tight. One more time here. So we'll get down to your stance. On my command, set 1, 2. Good, all right? When they are stepping, all right, they're going to kind of almost stomp, and the weight's going to be on the inside of their feet. And so we'll do it on them one last time here. Just set, go. For you guys, go ahead and take your first two on the set, go. Set, go. Good, all right? And those are our first two steps out of our stance. Next thing we're going to do is just kind of look at our drive block out of our stance and our first two steps, all right? We have offense and we have defense real quickly. So he go ahead and get in his right-handed stance here, all right? Defense is going to prepare and give himself a big chest, and you're getting a good two-point stance for us, all right? And we're going to give him the commands of 1 and 2, all right? So it's going to be 2.1 essentially when he makes contact. So right after that second foot's down, that's when he's making contact. Our aim point is going to be that play sign number here for our base block, all right? So we'll go set 1, 2. Good, you see right there, after the second step, his hands are on. We'll do that one more time right there. It's a good job. There we go, set. 1, 2. Good, all right? And once again, you saw him load and then unload his arms right after he gets the second step down. There's a lot of momentum there. So we'll let him go on his own here. Just a set, go command. Set, go. Good, all right? And you see he's got great hand placement. His eyes are lower than his hands, so he's nice and low. And now we're putting it all together. We'll give him a set go, and he's actually going to drive block him about a 50% here, and the focus is just good hand placement, and he's going to stomp it out. All right, here we go. Set, go. Good. Right. And you see just nice and controlled tempo, short, choppy steps there. His hands above his eyes the whole time. He stays nice and low, and that is our base block. All right, we're going to look at our down block here. We're going to run one of our power plays out here to the left, and so we have let's say a left tackle right here. So he's in a left-handed stance since he's on that side of the line, and we're going to down block the defender inside of us. So you can see he's in a good stance, left hand's down, not a lot of weight on it. His first step that he's going to take is going to be towards the crotch of the defender. He is down blocking, first man inside, all right, towards the crotch to the far foot. And so he'll take his first step, set 1. All right, he's got a great angle. The second step is going to square him up to the defender. So 2, you can see he is essentially squared himself up to the defender, and we should, by placement here, be inside. All right, going back to the beginning. what he's going to aim for is going to be this near hip, all right? We're not going to kind of just try to destroy this guy. We're just going to try to get him washed down so our puller can replace him. And so he's going to throw his outside arm and shoulder into this hip. And that is kind of where our aim point here. So we'll walk through it one more time. Set 1, 2. Good. And you see that's the contact point. We're looking once again, he's nice and low. We'll probably turn just a little bit. We want to try to stay square as much as possible. You're going to get turned a little bit, but we try to force ourselves to stay square as long as possible so our butt's not in the hole. Go ahead one more time here. And so we'll kind of let him go on his own. So it'll be just a set go, and you'll see him kind of drive him and wash him down inside. Set, go. Good. All right, and it's not going to be pretty all the time. You can kind of see he has to use that inside hand to try to keep himself up. That's okay. We kind of almost have to scramble into the defender to keep our balance, and that's okay. You can see it's quickly removing the defender to in the inside. So we'll go one more time here. You can kind of see what it's going to look like. First step towards the crotch far foot. Second foot is going to square him up. Set, go. Good. All right, and that is our down block. All right. Next block we're going to look at is our reach block. We're trying to get outside of the defender. We're trying to run one of our jet plays outside. So we have a right tackle here and a defense end that's going to be lined up outside of him. Feet are going to be somewhat similar throughout this whole process. It depends on where that defender is lined up. We'll kind of show you some different alignments and how it changes his steps a little bit, but the process is the same. It's a 3-step process. We'll tell him to open, and then we'll step on, and then we'll close up. All right. And so first thing we're going to do is going to open up, and you're going to see him drop his right foot here behind this line. That's going to be his bucket step. All right. So he's in a good stance here. And we'll go. First step is open. So 1. And you can see he just kind of steps back. He gives a little ground because he's got to get outside, open up his hips. The second step is going to be with the opposite foot. And he's going to step on an imaginary line to that defender's outside foot. The third step then is to close his body up and square back up to the defender. All right? And once he has done that, he's positioned himself in the position now that he's slightly outside the defender. We're trying to get outside of him so we're in good shape. After the third step of being closed, now he can make contact, all right? He's going to use his inside hand, aim for the play side number. While he does this, his body's going to swing outside the defender, and once he gets swung, he can use his outside hand, pin the shoulder, and we've effectively accomplished our reach block. So we'll come back again, and we'll do this a little bit faster. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Set. 1, 2, 3. Square, hands on, and you can drive him. All right. So one more time now. We're going to go about half speed, just on him, just on him. And once you can kind of see, he gives up a little bit of ground. Set, go. Good. And you can see he's not making contact to the third step. All right. And make sure he's square. All right. And you can start running with the defender. All right. We're going to do it one more time here, and we're going to bump the defender out just a little bit more. And you can see what he's going to have to do now is he's going to have to take a bigger open step, right? Kind of a bigger bucket step to make sure he has a better angle to get to him. All right, so we'll just say a set, go for you once again. Set, go. Once again, you see he has to get more depth on that. And one last time, we're going to line up the defender nice and tight, kind of the traditional Northwood defense. All right, we're pinned in nice and tight, and go through his hip, going back up just a little bit to the ball there. And you can see he's not going to take a big as bucket step here, his open step here, because the defender's a lot tighter, so he's got to speed his process up a little bit. Set, go. All right, once again, same thing. All right, you want to make contact with the inside hand and swing your body around. All right, and that is our reach block.